So the most important skills you'll need working in architecture would be, probably the most important is people skills. You're dealing with a lot of different consultants through a project, so engineers, project managers, landscape architects, and also clients. So being able to manage those people is quite important. And obviously being able to use the type of software that's used to develop architectural drawings is also pretty important, and understanding things like building regulations and res code is also pretty important. So a bit of training involved initially, but I think the most important thing would be just people skills and being able to manage relationships. I think if you're a candidate going for an architecture role, you should probably focus on, I think the most important thing, as with most jobs, is just work ethic, your ability to work in a team, and then probably subsequent to that would be your ability to communicate ideas without speaking is a really important one, because a lot of the time you might be on a site with a trade or you're trying to explain something to a client. Being able to draw something quite quickly to communicate an idea is very important, and that sort of translates into the rest of the project, so through your documentation and also just through just general communication. So a typical timeline for an architect would be you study at university to get a degree, and then after that you'd progress to working underneath a registered architect for a set amount of time to then allow yourself to become registered. You'd have to undergo some exams to become a registered architect, and then from there you can diversify into any kind of niche architecture you'd like to do, or continue work for someone, or go out on your own as a sole practitioner. So from there you can really do a bunch of different things. The best advice I could give to someone working in architecture is to, one, learn to draw, and two, probably just don't be precious and learn to communicate without being attached to something. So a lot of the time you'll be dealing with clients, they might not like your ideas, and it's best to just be able to communicate why something works or why something doesn't, than to become too attached to your ideas and try and work with rather than against someone.